Hello, hello. Welcome back to the live stream. Just need to get a couple of things ready here and then we'll get going. So I got a bit distracted this morning and I didn't realize what time it was. So here we are. Back at NordHagen. So I've actually done a fair bit of decorating. Morning to Proton Rads, how are you, my friend? Are you enjoying Destiny 2? How is it compared to the original? So we are now decorated in here. I'll give you a quick run around. Maybe get out of the build menu so you can see things. Here we go. So we're all nice and decorated in there. We've got a bit to do still up here. But the most significant part is down in here. This has changed a fair bit since you were last here. Japik, how are you? Welcome to the stream, my friend. I hope you're well. So we haven't done much with this just quite yet, but everything's in place. There we go. We have a little steamer room in here for the fish, smoking room. Of course, I've decorated in here. We have a little bar. The shopkeeper's house is now decorated also. There we go. The standard stuff. We haven't done anything in here. Still at work, Japik. That's not good. It's a weekend, my friend. I think I am swift. A drink is in order. This has changed in here a little bit. We have a little gentleman's club in here. Still some decoration required, but we're getting there. A little smoking area at the back here. And you can see some really dodgy kind of patching. I didn't quite get that bit there, but never mind. Steam or smoke? I think there might be some assets in custom vanilla assets that do that. I think I've seen Uno use something similar. Japik. In fact, I'm pretty convinced I have. So we have our little seating area here. I think that was here last time. Okay. Little marketplace is fairly well complete in here. I did a chem lab in here. And the restaurant, I think we finished with the restaurant the last time. We've got some little private booths here which I've got to do a little bit more work on. In here. And in here. Of course, I've extended our hotel rooms, so extended this, but I haven't put anything in there yet. So a lot of decorating to do in this settlement. Gonna do something with this in here. Quite sure what we're going to do. Anyway, lots and lots of stuff to do. But the settlement's looking pretty good so far. Pretty good. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, as I'm getting into the build menu, I can just have a bit of a talk. I'm pretty sure Custom Vanilla Assets has something like that. Now, of course, for Custom Vanilla Assets, the trick is always to be able to find something in there. I guess it's like anything. If you use it long enough, you'll know where they are. But so, yep, this settlement's coming along nicely. So we're going to go boardwalk crazy today, and there is a gap below me that we're going to have to fill in. And I think I'm going to go with something a la Far Harbour influenced, and you'll see it all come together hopefully. Thank you, Japik, I appreciate it, and welcome to the stream, mate. Thank you for all the comments that you've made just lately. I love it when people actually give me their thoughts on my videos. It does help me know that I'm in the right direction, or make the changes to the videos as we go. As you know, when you're YouTubing it, you never know until people give you feedback whether it's actually the right thing for them. Yeah, it's a mod. Yeah, certainly is a modded build. Yeah, I haven't done a vanilla build for a while now. I maybe should go back to that. Yeah, no, I thought just to add a little bit more texture, Proton, just those stepped areas, stepping down, because I want to give it that feel of kind of that little here we go, that real settlement feel. So he's stepping down in lots of little alleyways. This area here needs some work, and we'll be working here today as well. So I'll give Japik a little bit more of a look around. So I've got to figure out what I want to do with this room in here. I haven't quite figured that out yet. Ooh. We'll go and have a look at the Pokemon Ball. Welcome to the stream if you just joined us. Welcome back. We have this little settlement, Duvalaki, here. I know I'm in building mode now, but nice little bar on the water. Little place to rest. Wee toilet there. So there's lots and lots of areas in this settlement that we've built. Probably need to put something in here. Got our little boat area in here. So very busy settlement. Okay, so let's get into it. We're in the build menu, so let's get going. So I want to do something very simple first of all, and this was a bit of a pain to get in, so I have put a placeholder in here. Yeah, you know what, it's funny you're talking about Coastal Cottage, Japik. I actually went back the other day to Coastal Cottage and realised that I haven't actually built at Coastal Cottage before, strangely enough. And I've there's actually a few settlements that I haven't built in for whatever reason, so I'm going to make an effort to potentially do that in the near future. There we go. Nice. So I like these little walkways, as Proton was saying. It just breaks things up and kind of leads your eye. If you are new to the stream, let us know where you're joining us from. where's the flat one I want? Oh, okay. So if you haven't used G2M, great little mod. Way too many choices for me. Way too many choices. So okay, maybe just put one more. There we go. Yeah, I'll maybe do that. I haven't done that. I haven't done that for a while. Couple of weeks though, I probably wouldn't get things done. You know how long things tend to take with build challenges, and I don't know about you, but yeah, that's nice. That acts as a step like that. When you're building something, you want to get it absolutely spot on. So okay, so but certainly, guys, if you haven't checked out Japik O'Death's channel, please do. I will leave a link, if I can remember, which I will, in the description after the video is aired. And if you want to take part in his challenge that is running at the moment, please feel free to do so. We have been discussing doing a challenge on this channel, but had a little bit of a break from streaming for the last couple of weeks because I went and got very drunk at a wedding, basically. So I've got to get back into it now. Okay. Welcome to the stream. If you just joined us, just let us know where you're joining us from. If you want to interact in the chat, please feel free. We are a friendly bunch. If you just want to sit back and watch, that's also perfectly fine. It is grand final weekend here in Australia, so should be some exciting stuff coming up. Excuse me while I'll concentrate, because I have it written down with where some of these assets are, so I don't forget where they are. And Japik, if you haven't seen Proton's channel, please also check it out. Proton Rads, that's some nice building. Although I think you've been busy lately, mate, haven't you? Oh, Hangman's, yeah. I done a build at Hangman's a while back, and now I can't go back there. Every time I go back there, it just crashes. So you'll see that half the thing about building in Fallout is actually remembering where things are. And that sounds easy, but it's not. So I've got a little list of things here, little assets that I've been looking at. They're a bit taller, aren't they? So if you haven't seen Snappy House Kit before, it's fantastic. Only problem is there's just too much. Just too much in here. So yeah, Hangman's for me for some reason just keeps crashing. It just won't play nicely, so okay. Sorry guys, so I'm just having a look at the size of these walls here relative to the now what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to actually rescale it up a slight bit. Yeah, so I've done a huge settlement, and if I don't know if you know about hangments, but there is a great there's a great part of it round the corner that you can build on. Only when you build on it, crashes your game. So great settlement, but really the build area is very small. What do we want to do here? We'll just do that. Okay, cool. All good. So far, so good. So, as I said, I've been playing with this lately, and there are just so many. That's the one I want. Things that you can play with, but remembering where they. Okay, so you want to do that, do you? I want you to snap to there. Come on. I love it when a plan comes together, eh? No, it's not straight. I'm going to have to move these so I can see what I'm doing, I think. Actually, there isn't too many places in the Commonwealth, well, settlements that I've built in that I've actually had a problem with crashing, but hangman's, and it's well known for it as well. Wonder if I should turn that around. Ooh, okay. Weird snappage. Don't you love it when the snapping just doesn't want to cooperate? We're getting closer. Hey, Sin City boy, mate, welcome. How are you? Good to see you back. What's happening with you today? Yep. Oh, and that's the first time of many that's going to happen today. Ooh, that frame rate. So that looks okay. Anti-shimmer. I just bring that forward a fraction. Now it's not going to let me grab it. Okay, I can live with that. Okay. Need this thing to be just fractionally bigger, so we'll scale it up just a fraction. I love this. I've been playing around with this a fair bit just lately. The scaling tool in Place Anywhere, and it's fantastic. There we go. Yep. So how's the family, Sin City boy? What's happening with you, mate? Like I said, it's grand final weekend this week in Australia, so both the Aussie rules and the Aussie rules, and why is that? Rugby league is that looks bigger, doesn't it? Anyway, rugby league grand finals are on this weekend. So there'll be a lot of drunk Aussies rolling around. And they give us, what they do is they're very nice, they give us an extra day, so we have a day off on Monday so we can get over our holiday. Thank you Proton Raz, by the way. And then next weekend we have a very big car race. Now there's a very big racing track maybe about 3 hours from where I live currently. And I'm going to do a very special video about that this week, I think. You'll see what I'm talking about, all become clear. So is it what season, for my American friends, what season is your American football season? When does that run from? What months do you generally run your American football? Excuse me for being a little bit ignorant about the exact timings of that. That one, yeah, I prefer that one. What's everybody working on today at the moment as well? I'm interested to know. Okay, so we probably need a light in here, don't we? Okay, so so your season is okay, so it's very similar to our soccer season of February. Yeah, very similar to our soccer season here. Well, that's looking like something. Okay, we'll put a sign on that just to hide it. Yep, I'm liking this. We'll put mandatory, I love these. I love the fact that you can do this. Yep, that works. Little workshop area. We'll add a little bit of stuff to that. Must be getting late in the day. It seems to be getting a little bit dark, so let's go and have a sleep, and we'll come back when it's nice and sunny and I can read the chat and have a bit of a discussion. So we'll do 12 hours. So it has been about 3 weeks since I've done a stream, and it seems weird to be back actually. I don't know why it should be, but it's yeah, it's a bit strange, but good to be back into it. I love my streaming. Saturday morning streaming for me. I guess it's Friday evening for you guys in the US. And you would have noticed that I've been doing a few different things on the channel just lately. I have changed the upload times, and that seems to be working a lot better for me now. Welcome to the stream if you just joined us. Doing a wee bit of building at NordHagen Beach just for a change. I went back up, just reading your comment, Japik. I went back to yesterday. I went back to my old save. Well, my first ever Fallout 4 run through, and probably the first save I ever built on. And I went to a number of settlements yesterday. It's not good. It's not good at all. But it actually has inspired me a little bit to maybe put a series together now. I used to run a mod called Snap and Build that is no longer with us, and because it's no longer with us, a whole lot of assets have disappeared, and so there's a fair bit of repair needing done in certain parts of my settlement. So I'm thinking that I might run a series with my original building saves, and we'll go in and pick a settlement and we'll fix it up, and then maybe rebuild some things. And kind of what I'm thinking is we'll use Twitter as a vehicle for you guys to tell me what you want me to build, which settlement we want to build it, etc. But yeah. Oh, nice. Nice. You got a new laptop. Sin City. Fantastic. Well, again, mate, if you do need any advice, let me know. Or you need any help, I'm happy to help with that, man. Yeah, no, I think we all do, but you know what? I think it would be kind of nice. I don't really care about how bad my work was before. It'd be kind of nice just to go back and show people where things started, have a bit of a chuckle, and maybe do some work on them. We all got to start somewhere, I guess. But yeah, I did have a few kind of moments yesterday where I was just going, I could not believe what I actually built before. And I remember being, the funny thing was, I can remember being really having those wow moments to say, oh, look what I built today. That looks fantastic. Now I go back and go, okay. But that's okay. We gotta start somewhere. Okay. You know what I've said, as I said before, it really doesn't matter either. Nobody's gonna worry about things. I guess the fact that we do YouTube, then it's a little bit more public, but for most people they're just building for themselves, so it really doesn't matter too much. Oh, back into the water. I'm glad I put this ramp in, actually. But it's good that you can go back and say, well, look, geez, look at my old Bill's cringe and then go, you know what, I've actually improved a lot. Now I'm going to try and do something a wee bit fancy here. It may work, it may be an epic fail. Let's see what side of the ledger it turns out on. There we go. Yep. Now, yep, that works. Oh, that didn't work. So yeah guys, I'm working on that idea now, and really if I decide to go with it, we're gonna go and work on it real quickly, so keep an eye out for that. Ooh, okay, so we'll okay, run out of floor there. That's okay. Okay, so we're going to have to scrap that. Oh well, never mind. On to the next idea. There we go. I just needed a little bit more. Why won't that snap? Needed a little bit more real estate there, and I haven't got it, so that's okay. There we go. Oh, can you? I didn't know that. Oh, there we go. It's actually, the barn top's not too bad. It's quite soft for doing that kind of work. Now that should line up perfectly with that. It does too. Whoa. Nice, I like that. So we're going to put a couple in here. Hey Cody, how are you, man? Welcome back. Hope you're well, man. What are you up to today? We got Japik of Death here, Sin City Boy is here, Proton Rads is here. So say hello to everybody. Well, mate, Sin City, if you need some help, mate, just personal message me either on Twitter or through the channel, and we'll just go back and forward. Anything you need, just let me know, man. I'm happy to help. I have been putting that. I have put that how-to series together to try and help some people. And really, the how-to series is really just all about the learnings I've had since I've started doing YouTube and passing that knowledge on with the hope that it might help somebody. Oh, of course, that's I need to scale up a little bit more than that because I scaled the other arches down, didn't I? That's alright. It's interesting wandering around the Commonwealth, and I was speaking about that in the video I done on a couple of days ago about where you get inspiration from. But it's interesting. I've done a little bit more wandering around lately. I actually went back to Far Harbour, which I hadn't been up there for a while. Yep, that works. I hadn't been to Far Harbour for quite a while, and it's interesting when you walk around and have a look at how things are built. By Bethesda, how much of that they must be using a place anywhere type tool, because some of the buildings that they do aren't standard at all. Okay, just got back home from work, Cody. So you're ready for the weekend? Well, hopefully I'll get the. I just run out of time this week to get the second part of the voiceovers episode done, but hopefully we'll get that up this week coming, and then we'll get into. Is that going to be too tall? No. Then we'll get into the editing soft side of things. And I'm assuming you're on a Windows PC, so obviously the software I use is Mac based, but it should all still be, the techniques should all still be relevant. Why is that not snapping there? I'm going to be honest, I've never used these pieces before ever, so shocking, I know. So you just let me know, mate, if you need any help or advice, just let me know, and I'm happy to do it. Okay, well this is starting to look okay. Ah, okay, that's how it works. Okay. I think I've put them round the wrong way, actually. Yes, I have. Didn't see that. There we go. That's what the problem was. Look at that. Oops. Sometimes when you're building, it's just good to stand back and have a look at it, and you'll spot some issues sometimes. That's weird, because that was showing a gap there, but yeah, it's not showing a gap there. Okay, let's not worry about it. Okay, so far so good. What I'm trying to do with the how-to series as well is I'm trying to make it as generic as possible. Stormy, how are you, my dear? Welcome. How are you, Jesus Riviera? Welcome to the stream. Duplication glitch, I'm not sure what you mean by that. Can you expand on what you mean, and I can... Yeah, man, I don't know. I don't really get all those restrictions on it. I really don't. You get me on my soapbox, it's not going to be good. Once I'm on my soapbox. Good, thanks, Stormy. What are you up to today? I guess you're here watching, but you doing anything special today, or are you just chilling, relaxing, all that good stuff? Everybody say hello to Stormy in the chat. Stormy is another YouTuber. Does some great stuff and some really good alternative videos on her channel. Some great stuff that you wouldn't normally see elsewhere. Now I've got to try and remember where. There they are. No, it's not that one either. Lucky thing, what are you drinking? Anybody want a drink, guys? Now I found some windows before, and do you think I can find them now? No, not that one. Oh, I know where they are. I love vanilla. Sorry, I love Snappy House kits, but here we go. It's the one I was looking for. Is that thicker? I think it might be. What did she do, Proton? Vodka and mango peach juice. Wow. Anybody want a vodka? Stormy will prepare you one. If you want to see Stormy's channel, the best way to do it is just have a look at the my Gaming for XP YouTube page and go to channels, and Stormy's channel should be there. I'm not sure if this is... Ooh, frame rate drop. Okay. So we might put some stairs in here. Hadn't planned on doing this, but no. I'm taking it she didn't get fired. These stairs are somewhere else and I can't remember where. That's the ones I want. There we go. That's what I wanted. So I think we'll put a little dwelling up here. Need to plug that on. Should we just leave that so we can see? That could be quite nice just to leave that there. Welcome everybody if you just joined us. We're at NordHagen and we're improvising our little behind off, but anyway, it's all good. It's a bit fancy. We have got rather a lot of I'll put that there for now. We've got a lot of windows in this place, haven't we? Hey Z, how are you, my friend? What's crack-a-lacking, man? What's happening? Are you getting ready for the football, buddy? You pumped? You psyched, bud? Everybody say hello to Z14. The whole gang's here today. Tell you what. Nah. Why? Why? I need a particular size of wall, and do you think it's here? Nope. Of course it's not. I think I'm just going to go with a flat roof on this one. Enough of this fancy schmancy stuff. Okay, so we'll do this. No, we're not going to do that. We're going to do that. Come on. Come on. Of course, it's going to snap. It's the stairs, isn't it? So it's stopping it snapping. No, it's not. So the build video that I have. Okay, mate. Sorry, I'll hurry up. I know, and I love your football. Down in Mexico. For those of you who don't know, that's a kind of Aussie joke. Sorry, it's not directed at Mexicans. It's actually directed at Victorians. So, because they're south of the border for us, we call them Mexicans. You know what? Couldn't be bothered. Stuff it. We'll just put a fancy Nancy reel in there and be done with it. There is a bit of a gap, but that's okay. I won't tell anybody if you don't. What's your prediction for today, Z? Who do you reckon's going to get up? There we go. Beautiful. Just like a bolt one. Still not sure if we should... Oh, I know what I can do there. Up there for thinking, down there for dancing. It's almost kind of Victorian, I guess. There we go. Nice. How does that look from the bottom? Nice. There we go. Nice shop area and a little bit of a place upstairs, so it's kind of loft apartment, eh? Neither did mine, mate, so in any of the codes, so yeah. Anyway, soccer season's just about to start, so she'll be right. need to put some capping on the top of that though. Ooh, okay. Jeez, this roof's fighting me today, isn't it? Okay, so that just happened. I can work with that. We've been up to see. Have you got the long weekend off down there too, haven't you? What am I stuck on? That's better. Damn roof's been fighting me the whole time, eh? That's okay. These, I think you've got these in USO for Sony now, for PlayStation now, haven't you? These are great. These beams. So for those of you that don't know, Z is my moderator, so you should keep things rolling along nicely. Yep. One more, couple more. Don't hate when you're building and you just have nowhere to put things. There we go. I don't think you'd ever even notice. Let's just see what that looks like. Yeah, yep. And next week I'm going to do a special Bathurst video for the channel, mate. So, because it's Bathurst weekend next weekend. Ew. Feel like that needs to be broken up a bit. It's a bit too clean. I need to put something on there. Okay. Anyway, look at this floating in midair. We need to fix that, eh? Having said that though, see, we get public holidays for pretty much everything down here, don't we? So, if you haven't used the G2M mod before, great little mod, but the mod author updated it recently, and yeah, can't find anything now. I've had to relearn the whole thing. Oh. See, that's saying it's clipping in, but it's not really supporting anything. Maybe it is now. It's not straight. I love these angles that you have to work with. That's better. No worries, Japik. Safe drive home, man. And if you want to pop back, please feel free. Thanks for coming and supporting the stream, mate. And it's good to see you here, mate. You're always welcome. Yeah, so it will all be revealed. I will reveal a little bit about what Bathurst is. It's a fairly big racing car event here in Australia, and I will talk a little bit when I put the video up, but essentially it's a racing track that's a public road as such, believe it or not. When it's not being used, actually people live on the course. There's actually a couple of wineries on the course. So it's quite a unique racing track, so I'm going to show you a little bit of footage. From Forza, but also some footage that I've actually taken myself. Why you no fit? Maybe we'll have to switch the collision off to get it in. Oh, you're going to be lurking. Okay, no problem, mate. Yeah, we don't want you having an accident on the road. Yeah, that's good enough. Okay. So a big couple of weeks here in the next couple of days. So, like I said, we do give ourselves a little bit of a day off on Monday just to recover. Such as the Australian way. I haven't played around with these peer supports before, so they're actually quite easy to use when you're not falling in the river, in the water. But as ever, you know, the Fallout has this has these weird angles for you to work with, so just when you think you've got it straight, look at it from another angle and it's not even close. So I've been trying a few new things on the channel lately. Some of them have been successful, some of them are not going as expected, but I've got a few new things that I want to try coming up. As I said earlier, I've got this concept of maybe going back and showing you where I started with as far as my builds are concerned, and then try to fix some of them up. So I'll give you a question to the chat. If you're a Fallout 4 builder, what was the first settlement you ever built? Oh, I know. Hang on. That's this way. See if I can remember where these are. Yeah, they're there. Ooh, yeah, I like that. I thought about going green then, didn't it? Oh yeah, I like that. Look, much nicer. Sorry, you're ditched. It looks very boardwalky and peery and all kinds of stuff. Yeah, I think everybody kind of starts at Sanctuary. It's the first place you're introduced to. But yeah, you're apart from those, and then you obviously run around and go, oh, Red Rocket. I haven't actually done too many builds at Red Rocket, to be honest. So apart from those, what kind of were your first? I guess your first serious build when you got into building as such, rather than just playing the game. I think for me, one of my favourite places to build has always been Sunshine Tidings, and so I think that was the first serious build I ever did. So let's have a look. I think we need to have something in here. Let's see if we can get a little bit of an eagle eye on this and just have a look. I am not convinced. I like that part of it, I don't like the back side of it. I wonder if these walls would be better. They're not going to be tall enough, but come on. Doesn't want to snap anywhere, does it? For some reason. We'll make it fit though. It's weird, they usually snap pretty well. Markwater, geez, you must have been pretty far into the game to build at Markwater, Cody. I love Markwater. I do enjoy building there though, I must admit. It's I don't know, there's certain, I think we spoke about this before, but there's certain settlements that I don't know why, they just have some kind of attraction. And Sunshine Tidings is kind of one for me. Markwater, I've always enjoyed building there. Is there any settlements that you've yet to build it, guys? As I said, for me, I actually realised that I haven't built anything at Coastal Cottage yet, strangely enough. Can you tell I'm in concentration mode? I don't know why the snappage has not been nice to me today. Let's have a look. We'll just read the chat for a second. Starlight, what was the theme that you went for, Starlight? See what your first build, and also for Cody as well at Markwater. Did you have a theme for that build that you did, or was it just got in there and just started playing around with things? Okay, let's go and have a look at this down now and see what it looks like. I'm going to go and sleep in a second. Yeah, that's much nicer than what we had. Much more in keeping with what it should look like. That's better. Yep. So we'll have to change that top area too. So let's do this. I'll go and sleep for a while, and we can have a. I'll read the chat, and we're gonna have a chat. Have a chat. I don't think I haven't built it the lighthouse either. It's another settlement I haven't built it. Boston Airport I started to build there, but I never really got very far. Most other settlements I think I've pretty much done. But yeah, those three: Coastal Cottage, is it Kingsport Lighthouse, and Boston Airport. But having said that, that was well before mods for me. Well before mods. Let's see, we're getting a bit of clipping there for some reason. Oh, wrong button. Actually, that's not a bad idea. We have done that before, and I think the first stream I done at NordHagen, the whole thing crashed and burned, and I had to rebuild it. So maybe that's a challenge. Maybe I should do that as a mini series. Settlements I haven't built at .com. I've also got something else in mind. Before concrete, before DLCs. I mean, I'm talking vanilla. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, now we're going back a bit. Somebody asked me the other day, I'd put something up on one of the social media sites, and somebody asked me what mods I'd used in the build, so I replied, and then I got taken to task by somebody else that said, but aren't those particular assets in that build in Workshop Rearranged? And it's funny, I don't think I can remember what's in vanilla anymore. And that was my reply to him. I said, you know, I'm so far down the rabbit hole of mods. I don't know what is vanilla and what's mods anymore. So and that's the other thing, that the more mods you add, the more you have to do this kind of stuff. That is a really nice idea, Cody. A recreational spot for people going from and to the glowing sea. Proton's been building in the glowing sea fairly effectively lately. So let's put some windows in. Yeah, like that. Boom and boom. Yeah, I like that much better. So I'm going to take that top level off. Here we go. So I'm liking this. I'm liking this kind of vibe that we've got going here. So have we got any Skyrim players in the chat today? Again, I think I've asked this question before, but it's one of those games that's kind of on my list of things to do, and I almost bought it the other week, but oh, that's right, I forgot which mod these were in. almost bought it. I do have Skyrim on PC though, I must admit. And I started playing it and I don't know why, just got distracted, I guess. Yeah. It's something that I'm thinking about putting up on the channel. Yep. I mean, it's one of those, again, one of those old games that Bethesda has made, and it just stood the test of time. People just love it. I guess it's a bit like Fallout series, I think. You just get so invested in one particular game. I think there's a real longevity, however you want to pronounce it, in the Fallout series. Okay, let's go and see what that looks like now. Ooh, can't jump over there, there's a wall in the way. Up, come on, up. Still not convinced. Maybe it needs a pitched roof. Yeah, that's probably what it needs. Some days things flow and sometimes they don't. This is what happens when you're building. Sometimes you just... yeah. So yes, I'll be having a few drinky poos fairly shortly and watching a bit of football. Okay. I'm not worried too much about that gap because I know we can fix that gap. Yep. These things stack, so like that. There we go. Get rid of that. Ooh, look at that. Oh dear. These are little things though that used to frustrate a lot of us, I guess, because they used to build these structures and there was nothing to plug gaps like that. Orange to... what do you... oh, the roof, you reckon? Okay. Looks kind of interesting though, doesn't it? From this angle it's good. I'm getting lost in this settlement now, there's so much going on. Oh. I'm just wondering if we put those walls and just continue up there. We're nearly there, guys. I think that's pretty close. Pretty close. We could put one of those roofs on. I think as a boardwalk it's sort of working now. I'm going to rebuild that, by the way. I'm going to rebuild that to the spec I done the other day on quick builds. I do like this though, I do like the feel of this. Really starting to come together now. Got a nice feel and vibe about it. Maybe we'll move that at some point. Okay guys, there we go. Righty ho. Just save that up to there. So, as Z has asked, I think I'm going to go and relax for the weekend and watch some football. So I'm going to stop the stream there. So glad so many of you have come and joined us today. It's been a pleasure doing some building and just hanging out, having a bit of a chat, and just getting back into live streaming because it's been a couple of weeks. So thanks for joining us, guys. Be good to your family. Enjoy the weekend, and we will catch you on the channel or next weekend on the live stream. Thanks for joining us. Catch you later, guys.